Welcome to the Seven Crosses series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 17th of March 2006. And I have a little bit of a problem because, as you can see here, I've got a coal train with no locomotive. And what seems to have happened is that when I loaded the game in, I got a message telling me that I had missing mods from my library, and I couldn't work out which one it was. So I went ahead and just said load the game and take the chance about what would happen. And when after the game had finished loading, it came up and said I had 22 vehicles missing. And after a bit of hunting around, I found out that one of my favourite locomotives, this is the one that does 135 kilometres, it's the HXD1B, it seems to have been removed from the workshop. And that's the reason why the game couldn't find it. I did check the workshop once I found out which one it was, and I couldn't find it in the workshop at all. So that means I've got a bit of a problem. But at the same time, there's an upside because one, I've got over 200 million, because what I've been doing is going around and selling these trucks, because effectively these are phantoms now. If a train came up through here, it would just drive straight through them. So simply because well, as I say, they don't exist, but you can still actually come in and delete them. But what I will say is if you're deleting them, be very careful. Don't try and change the direction of the train or send it back to the depot, because if you do that, the game will crash. Obviously, because this train doesn't have a loco to be sent back to a depot or reverse direction. So what you need to do is just go in here. You can see the money's building up slowly. I've spent probably a good 20 minutes going around. There's still a few left knocking about. The second reason this is not such a big problem is the fact that what I wanted to do in this video was actually overhaul my rail distribution network. So it seems the game has given me a little bit of a nudge to get that done. And the first thing I want to do is fix the trains in this area. So what we're going to need to do, I just want to do a bit of a measurement actually. If we go all the way up here, because I think I got some wagons here still left up here, because I've been running with 7 wagons. And I just want to do a little bit of a measurement here. And if we come out to there, we can get about 148. And I think this with the loco would be about 100. I'm thinking that I could possibly go up to a train with 9 trucks in it. And so we're going to... I've done it. No, I got away with it that time. It doesn't always crash. I think the one change direction is a bit more sensitive, but... it's something you do want to do, so we're just going to get rid of this lot, these as well, because it might just to keep the track tidy. And then we'll go over to here, sell that off, so we're up to 208 million. The other problem I've got is if I come into here, you'll see that I've actually wiped out all the trains in here. So actually while I'm going past, and what I want to do is upgrade all my trains now to 160 kilometers an hour. So we'll drop a couple in there so that this distribution office will carry on. But I'm going to need to check these to find out if there's any broken trucks laid out on the track somewhere. But first things first, let's just get down over to... I can't use this depot for the iron ore trains, simply because... what would happen is the train would all come out all the way out round here to double back to go back on itself. Where's this is what I'm looking for. Let me see. And again, we're just gonna buy one of these, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we'll go the full 9. For this part, all I'm going to do is get the basics running, and then what I'm going to do is refine the distribution over time, because I think even with 200 million, with the number of trains I've got to possibly replace, I might not have enough money. So we're going to get iron ore there, and then we're up to here, and you can unload iron ore, and of course you can wait to unload it, but you won't, because you won't have actually... with one train you won't be able to do it. I think we can confidently let that one run. Now the next thing, I just want to do a quick measurement here. I've actually just do it by eye. I think we could probably get, and I can use this one this time, because this will actually go to the coal depot here. So just put in here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think maybe we could go 8 with this one. Oops, don't want to launch. We'll just pick you up. You're going to pick up coal, and you're going to deliver to here, and you can wait until unloaded as well, and then we'll just cut you loose. Yep, I think you'll be okay. What we might do is just edit you for the moment and tell you not to wait till unloaded, because I just remembered the iron ore train has to come through here. So if the train's parked there, you won't be able to go and deliver the iron ore, so things might go wrong there. Now, on the way through, the next thing I would like to do here, you can see I've lost a few trains from here. Lost 3 trains from here. And I lost about, well, quite a few. I think, again, we're just going to quickly drop another train in there. Now, the next thing I would like to do is sell these tankers. And we'll just make another pile of cash. We're just going to sell out the tankers here. Sell you. Sell you. Sell you. Just make sure that we've got them all. Yep. Because, and we're also going to need to remove the fuel requirements from here, because next thing I'd like to do is we're going to go up to Ollerton. So what we got here is we've got the 2 distribution offices here. This one I want to use to bring oil down. So again, we're just going to pick that one up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by 6 of those. And then what? Hopefully, I've already done all the signaling through here. I can find the track. So hopefully we'll be able to start bringing oil in from here, like this. And you can deliver the oil to here, isn't it? So you can pick up oil and you can unload oil 100%. Again, I don't think we're going to need to worry about waiting until unloaded. Well, they won't do it anyway because it's an actual train. That train's off there. And then the next thing we're going to do is buy another train here. And just going to let the game run a little bit so that I can keep an eye on these trains. We're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In fact, I'm going to buy a second locomotive here, because what we're going to do with this one is he's going to pick up from here. He's going to pick up fuel and bitumen, and then we'll run all the way to here, and you're going to unload fuel and bitumen. I think for the moment we're just going to set you to 50%. I'll increase the percentages later on. What we'll do is come all the way through to, where is it? And you're going to unload fuel. And again, you've got 50% as well. Actually, yeah, we'll set you to about 70. And then the next thing I want to bring online is here. And you're to come into here. And you're going to unload fuel and bitumen. We got here. These are 300 tanks, aren't they? Maybe we're put you to 100% because they're already part full anyway. If we go to here, looks like the trains have already left. Let me just try and see where they're going. You're going to Knife Edge, and you actually haven't left yet. Okay. Maybe we'll buy some more, what we call it then. Buy some more. So he's now going all the way out, but I think he left before these were available. We just he's got 128 tons of fuel on the board. Want to check something, so just follow him very briefly. I'm quite happy about the outrun, but what I'm worried about is the return back to the distribution office, because that's an area where I've only just signalled up, so it's a potential problem. Got a gravel train here. We're going to need to get rid of him. Okay, we're down to, so I spent about 70 million already. We're not finished. Not finished at all yet. So you're going to come into here. There's quite a long train as well. Oh, it'd be okay. We'll just get him to drop off the fuel. That, all this lovely fuel running through. Right, he's happy. That's good. The next thing I want to do is come up to wherever we are. Where are we? Because the next thing I want to bring online is this one here. And again, we're going to need, I think we'll just buy the one train to get going. Because at the moment, what I'm more interested in at the moment is just getting the principle. And this time we're going to have box cars. And we'll start with 4 of them. Wow. It's going to cost me a fortune, isn't it? Now, this train is going to come into here. And you're going to pick up clothes. And then we're going to come down to Stilton. You're going to drop off clothes. So this will be our clothes distribution office. And of course, we're going to need to go to Colville. Where's it? You're going to be clothes. Let's set these to 100%. Now, Knife Edge, I'm very tempted to actually deliver the clothes to here rather than over there. But the trouble is we've got a big pile of clothes in here for the moment. Actually, I'm pretty sure we have anyway. Yeah, we've got 60 odd tons of clothes in here. Maybe we'll just put this on here for the moment and then I'll sort it out later on. Because we've got a bit of a potential crop shortage here as well, which means we've got a potential food shortage. I'm kind of starting to think that if now I'm going to get clothes distributed by rail, what I'm starting to think is that maybe it's time to scale back this industry a little bit and maybe just keep a small one there for possibly just a intermediate process. And of course, before any of you put comments in about all the trucks that are doing all the delivery, that will be something that I do need to sort out. You are dead right. But at the moment, I'm kind of skirting around it a little bit just to avoid, because I wanted to get all the rail side sorted. So we got this here. So this guy will get there. I doubt whether he's... Oh, we got a little train out here. That's good. Where are you going? You're going to Knife Edge. Okay. And I'm just going to be interested to make sure that he can get in here. And eventually all my trains are going to be 160 kilometers an hour. He's up and running. Of course, what that means is what we can do now is come over to the distribution office down here, wherever you are. And what we're going to need, I want to check these, make sure none of them are actually carrying clothes. Okay, where are you? I'm going to have to let him do his business first. So that I think he's delivering to Ollerton. So just get you into here. He's not, is he going to unload clothes? Going to push that up a little bit. Oh, it's too late. So much that he's doing electronics. He's doing alcohol. And he's doing alcohol and food. So what we're going to do now is stop you picking up the clothes from Knife Edge. Take you out there. Remove you from there as well, from Ollerton. I think that is about it, isn't it? Let's make sure. Yeah, because a lot of the other clothes distribution is by truck. So again, I'm just going to need to pull the trucks out. We're going to have to discard this cargo here. So that gets that a little bit more rational. Just while we're here, just take a quick look, make sure none of these trains are developing problems. Where are you? So he's unloading the first kind of tranche of oil. And again, I'm just gonna have to, all the trucks that are currently bringing the oil in from the oil fields are going to need, but I'll probably save that for a second train. So we got our oil fuel. Now the next thing, before, in case I forget, where is that? Where's those little trucks that I found? There's a series of 3 little trucks along here, or 4 gravel trucks, I think. So we're just going to sell you. I'm not going to get that much, but at the moment all donations are gratefully received. Get you, sell you. Thank you, game. Sell you. Now if we're going to move over to Colville, these distribution offices here. Now what I'm thinking is that I want to move some of the elements of this, so that I mean, this, let's actually look at this. In fact, I need to check these anyway. So let me just see what this one does. This is doing food and alcohol and electronics now. And he's also moving materials. And we're also exporting surplus coal. Right, the next thing I need to do is come in here and we need to check where the wagons are. Right, I think he's in there. Are you there? No, where are you? Oh no, you're okay. This is what you got to do to find. Yeah, you're there. You're there. Boxcar. Second boxcar. Yep. Alcohol in there. There's the. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. So it means we know where those 3 are. You're on the back of that train. You're on the back of that train. That's good. Oops, steady. You're picking up electronics. You're in there. Okay. So that distribution office is good. Right, we've got 13 trains here, and we. So what are you doing? You're moving gravel. You're moving gravel. So we just make sure. Right, this guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's probably. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11. So we got one adrift, I think, but where on earth he'd be. So you're in the station, so that's good. So we know that this one is good, and we got the 2 boxcars in here as well. That's good. So we know that one's all the carriages and are kind of not put out wherever they should be. You're in here. You're there. Isn't this fun? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 in here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. We got 1, 2, 3. I think we've got all the flat cars here. So where's our trains? You're in here. And you're moving still. I'm sure I had some trains on. Sorry, where is it? I'm sure I saw a couple of little trucks out here. Maybe I was imagining it. I think we can start letting the game run slowly while I sort this out. So, because as I say, we've only got 129 million now, so we need to kind of just be a little bit kind of careful, just so that because I need everything to settle down and kind of sort itself out. Where are you going? Yep, you kind of delivered into Knife Edge. Knife Edge is going to get a great big pile of clothes in here, which we probably could use for export. The big concern is actually food. Right, I think the next thing I want to do is just look at the gravel shipments and see who's shipping gravel where. And that would be, I think it's this side here. I think you're responsible for gravel, aren't you? You're picking up gravel, so where are you shipping gravel to? Okay. Yeah, just moving. So is it this one? Okay, who is actually moving gravel? Where's the... Oh, it's this one. You're moving gravel. Okay, so you're moving gravel to there. And there. So we're only moving gravel to 2 locations, which is there and there, because of course we can't get the gravel out further. But that means that I've got one slight problem over, which means we're going to need to come back to here, and because we need to get gravel into here for some reason. These guys look like they're happy about having the train here. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to buy some just hopper cars. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. and then we'll add, because yeah, of course, I just realized the reason why that other office isn't on the gravel, because I built this strange construction down here, didn't I, very early in the game, which probably upon reflection probably wasn't one of my better ideas. And you're going to pick up gravel, and you're going to take the gravel to Sept. Yeah, going to unload gravel, and we're going to keep you at a 75%, because at the moment I've got massive, oh well, we got a little bit. Maybe we can just open it up a little bit just to get things going. Very curious about where these trains are. Right, you've just delivered to there. So we got that working. The next thing I need to take a look at is actually trying to work out where the heck I am. Apologies, I'm not giving you an update for where everything else is. I just would like to just possibly in this part is just sort out the problems a little bit. I think I've got things a little bit tighter than what they were before. I still would like possibly to move this over. Probably do another train. Where are you doing? I think you're exporting surplus coal, aren't you? When you're moving gravel. I think maybe these guys needs another train. Just, yeah. Oh. Obviously, there's a little bit of a surplus of gravel at the moment. Probably because I've been looking at things. Let me just, I mean, I'd like to fill these up again. Because, what are you doing? You're moving electronics. Moving food. You're moving electronics. Wow. You've delivered some electronics. Again, long term, I'd like to replace some of these. And you've probably delivered some food as well. Part of me feels that I need possibly another train in here, because originally, oops, where am I? Originally, I had this depot here was completely full of trains, so we're just going to put another train in here. He's out straight away. Let me just have a look. Why have we got an open wagon in here? I don't think I'm... Oh, we got bricks and stuff as well, haven't we? Thought about that. And again, we're probably not building very much at the moment. I'm going to put another train in here. This is too an important... In fact, I'm going to put 2 more trains in here. I'm going to bring this back up to full strength. Just speed up the game a little bit. I mean, this distribution office is just too important to not have the full complement of trains in it. Just because, of course, we need to keep that bit of food and stuff going. The only thing I would say is that I just want to check where we're he's actually delivering food. If he's delivering it to Stilton, I think we could probably take him off of the food off of Stilton. Soliton. I think we can take the food off of Stilton. Because what I'm hoping to do is bring the food down from into here. In fact, we should be getting some food flowing into here. Got a little bit of food coming into here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to flip you. We've only got the one train here at the moment. I'm going to put food on there, and you're going to deliver food to Stilton. And I think we're going to put a second train in here just to see. I mean, yeah, here we go. What you're doing? You're going to bring food down to Stilton. What I'm doing at the moment is using trucks to bring the food down from up here. Because if I show you in here, we've got quite a big surplus. And if we're not pulling the food away from knife edge, what that will mean is that I can spread the load a little bit. Well, that's the idea. So we'll just come here. I just want to check here. That fuel coming into here. So I think that lays the foundation for my next level rail distribution network. It probably still needs a little bit polishing. Just see what we got here. Otherwise, we're doing okay. Looks like the iron ore train might be struggling a little bit. Just go and see how he's doing. Where is he? Yeah, he might have a little bit of an issue. But at the same time, we're not short of steel at the moment. I don't really want to drop down too low because we've got a little bit of work to do with trucks, and it's not like I've got a steel shortage at the moment. And of course we've got the we got iron. Yeah, I think the one train can go. Eventually I'll move it up to 2 trains. The same with the coal, but I just want to build the money back up again because I hate to think how much money I've spent. Oh look, 31 million, 62 million. So in what, just over a month, I've spent about 90 million credits on trains. Right, I think this is where I'm going to call it for the video because this has been a little bit more stressful than I originally intended, and I think I've still got a lot more work to do in relation to the truck distribution offices. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.